If you ever struggled with making your texture look real in Blender, this video is for you. Today we will go step by step through the process of adding realistic materials and wear to a gun model, using free resources and some simple techniques. Hi, I'm Massimo. I'm an industrial designer with more than 10 years experience. In the spare time, I like to learn new software, new approach to 3D modeling and rendering. In this video, I will show you how I texture a 3D model I did in a CAD software using just Blender and some free tools.
So before we start, you need a few things. You will find all the links down in the description for the plugins, the materials, and also this file here. We need to first download and install Revit. So we go to Preference. I already downloaded the package, which is this one. I click on Add-ons, Install, find the zip package and activate it. So we have it. And then I already downloaded all the materials. Inside here I have all the materials already unpacked, which are these links here, and you will have this file. So after reviewing the process, I realized that maybe it's a bit complicated, so it's better to start with the simpler object so we can see the process and then apply it to something more complicated. So in this case I have a cube. I just applied a subdivision surface modifier and then did some bevels to have like the edges. Now we go to Revit, reset material with the object selected, and we can call it cube material. First thing, we should go to edit mode, select everything, go to UV, smart UV, and click OK, and then go out of edit mode. Now we create the first material, which is the plastic layer, or whatever you want as first material. This will be the layer which is most visible and the first layer of material. So we select the channels we want, PBR setup, scuffed plastic, select the maps, maybe an albedo, find the image. Sometimes this happens when there are too many images. Try orange. So this is the first layer, plastic. Now we need to add the layer we want to see when we scratch the plastic. So in this case, I will add a layer and I will call it metal, maybe with one T. Same process, apply the material basically, just go to PBR setup, find the material you want, in this case brushed metal, and the material you see is now applied to all the object, so the whole object. In order to do the process of scratching, we need to now go to the mask settings here, add a mask, you can go directly to image pop-up, and we basically create a 2048 pixel map, blank, click OK. Now we go to the brush and we can select our dimension, radius, strength, whatever you want, and scratch away. This is the whole process I'm using for the gun. So apply materials, then apply the second material you want underneath, and then paint a mask. Super simple. You can try on a simpler object first and then maybe move on the gun. I will follow the same process I follow with the cube. So I will apply the materials now to the gun. Be careful, you need to follow the same process for every part of the gun. So not copy the material, but apply it like I showed you before. So now we need to apply the material for this part that are blue. So this kind of blue here. And I need to adjust a bit the material. So I would just go inside the material, create a new layer, PBR setup, War Shiny Metal. Now you can see it's just this color. You just go inside the material and it's in the base color. We just remove the image. Clicking here, we go just the RGB value, just choose a color we like this. We need to do the same for the other parts. For this, we need to copy the hex number so we have the same color basically. So we apply same material as before, more shiny metal, but instead on the base color we remove the image, we put RGB, go inside, copy the X file we had before, and voila, same here, RGB, remove, put inside the hex data, and we're good to go. Now we do the complicated part, which is this part here. I already loaded this material in. Now we need to load the material we will use as a mask. I will select all the channels as before, load the warm shiny metal. It will look something like this, but we will go now to the mask. So here, add a mask image, look for the line texture, and will look something like this. Obviously we need to rotate it. Yes, this one, so 90 degrees, and scale it like probably 2. And the main color, we go back to the layers. So here, the base color, we remove this one and we apply color we want. So like this one. If you don't like the material, you can change it. You can use another metal, do whatever you want and play around with it. So we have these base materials applied. Now we want to texture this, for example. We need to follow the same process as before. So let's say I want to scratch it and see, I don't know, another color on the bottom, like another metal. I can go on and I click, add another layer, load a material I like. For example, brushed metal or even scuffed plastic. We do like this, so probably it will look like strange, but it's fun. This is not the color I want, so maybe we can change it and do red. Now you can see the red is covering everything. What we need to do now is create a mask. So click add mask, image pop-up, select the resolution and keep the blank. And now with our brush, we click the brush, we select the one we want. We can go in and scratch this. In this case, it's a strange material because I think you would never see plastic underneath metal, but it's just to show that you can apply the same process of the cube to any object you want. And that's it. This is the process. You can apply to every part of the gun and have fun with it.
And there it is, a fully textured gun in Blender. I hope you learned something in the process. Please leave me a comment on where I should improve the videos, where it was complicated and you didn't understand, so I can do better video next time. And if you have suggestions for the next video, please leave a comment. See you on the next one.